mourns Queen Elizabeth II's death, and the Memphis community is a victim of a mass shooter. And later, trucks around campus are causing issues for both drivers and pedestrians. Your Take 30 News starts right now. Hi everyone, and welcome to your Take 30 News. I'm MolliKate Keehley. The death of Queen Elizabeth II is sending shock waves of sorrow around the globe. Riley Carlson is in London, where the country is experiencing its first day in 70 years without its queen.
People around the world are remembering Queen Elizabeth II following her passing at age 96.
The Queen was everything I've grown up with. She was iconic.
I was born in the year of the coronation, so she's been the only queen I've ever known.
Having ruled for 70 years, she was the only British monarch for many, a constant in an ever-changing world.
She may have been in the background, but she was always there.
During her reign, she seemed an inspiration to many, from world leaders.
I had the opportunity to meet her before she passed, and she was an incredibly gracious and decent woman.
She was one of my favorite people in the world, and I will miss her so.
To international superstars.
Please join me in a round of applause for 70 years of service.
I'm sad. She gave me my knighthood. It was delightful.
Queen Elizabeth's influence stretched around the globe, and tributes are pouring in to honor her legacy.
God save our Queen.
I don't think anyone realises how much she will be missed, because stability, tradition, is something that modern society are getting rid of, and they have no idea how dangerous that is.
People admire, even if they don't agree with the monarchy, they admire her as a human being. It's hard not to.
In London, I'm Riley Carlson.
People are remembering and celebrating the life of Britain's longest-serving monarch. And now we'll take a look at our weather with Kristen Mark.
Meteorologist Christopher Denmark looking live over Hillman Hall on a Mississippi State campus, 77 degrees. We just had a few showers and storms move through our area, but it's still a little humid outside with it feeling like 79 degrees. But we look at our clouds and rain, showing rain all across the two-state, mainly following that I-55 corridor down towards Jackson. Heavy rainfall down south of Jackson, but closer to our area, we're seeing a few showers and storms, but we'll take a look at those showers and storms and where they're going as we take it back to you, MolliKate.
Thank you, Chris. And there's terror in Memphis as a shooter goes on a deadly rampage, killing 4 people and hurting at least 3 others. The near 24-hour ordeal came to an end Wednesday night. Chris Wynn breaks down the shooting timeline and the chilling details we're now learning.
Terror in the streets of Memphis as many residents sheltered in place during an hours-long rampage.
This is no way for us to live.
Following a high-speed pursuit, 19-year-old Ezekiel Kelly was arrested Wednesday after police say he live-streamed part of a shooting spree that left 4 people dead and 3 others wounded. The violence began before 1 a.m. and continued into the late evening, even prompting transit officials to suspend bus and trolley service, citing danger from the active shooter.
Many families will never, ever get over the horrific violence that we saw that one individual inflicted.
City officials say the suspect had previously been charged with criminal attempted first-degree murder, but pled guilty in April of 2021 to a lesser charge of aggravated assault. He was then sentenced to 3 years in prison, but only served 11 months and was released in March. The mayor of Memphis furious about the violence.
I am angry. I am angry for them, and I'm angry for our citizens. If Mr. Kelly served his full 3-year sentence, he would still be in prison today, and 4 of our fellow citizens would still be alive.
I'm Chris Wynn reporting.
The Memphis community is on edge with the shootings coming less than a week after the high-profile kidnapping and murder of a school teacher who was out jogging. And are trucks a problem on campus? Zachary Calhoun has more on this story.
1 truck, 2 truck, red truck, blue truck. Whether it's maintenance, staff, or a student, trucks are everywhere on campus. Why do so many people have trucks? Is it for utility purposes? Do they need extra room? Or is it just for the social aspect? One MSU student said that he prefers driving a truck because it more suits his lifestyle.
It kind of just works out because I'm usually having to put stuff in my truck bed and stuff like that, and also helps to just like load people up in the back and drive around and do whatever.
One of the big issues with trucks on campus is parking. With the narrow spots, it's sometimes hard for trucks not to go over the line. With the outstanding number of parking problems already, some students take issues with how some trucks park on campus.
If they're taking up a lot of space, or if they're parked in the middle of the road, and that always causes a lot of traffic.
Another one of the major problems with owning a truck is the price, and especially now with the cost of gas, it's even more expensive. With average monthly payments being close to $800 and $80 per week on gas, it is hard for most students to even own a truck.
I don't mind paying a little bit more and more often with the gas mileage. To have a truck, it didn't really bother me too much, but I mean, if you're not like having stuff in your bed or towing stuff all the time, then it probably wouldn't make sense and just save money on it like a car or something else.
I am Zachary Calhoun reporting for Take 30 News.
At the end of the day, it is up to the individual on what they decide to drive. And after the break, we'll take a look at how Maroon Friday t-shirts are made, the puppy paddle in Starkville, and an update on the Jackson water crisis.
What if you could be part of one of the top engineering schools in the nation without ever leaving the coast? Well, now you can. Mississippi State's collaboration with Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College allows you to earn core credits while pursuing a 4-year degree in mechanical or electrical engineering, all in the same location. And with classes taught by MSU professors, the world-renowned education you couldn't find anywhere else is now in your own backyard. To learn more about this great opportunity, visit us online.
Welcome back to Take 30 News. And now, Starkville students love two things, and that's t-shirts and Bulldogs. And we got a behind-the-scenes look into making those game day t-shirts.
College students and t-shirts go hand in hand, and at Mississippi State University, Maroon Fridays mean that students don the college's colors every week in support of the Bulldogs.
So how are these shirts made? Who comes up with the designs? And the most important question, how many can I get in maroon? Now that's better. I got the answers to those questions and more when I visited a local t-shirt shop in Starkville.
So it's a whole process. We don't do them in store, but we have our headquarters that is in Arkansas, Fayetteville, Arkansas, so they do all of the production. That's where they print all the shirts. It's like this huge facility of just thousands of shirts being printed all day long. You pull it down and then they like actually print the shirts. It's really cool.
Be Unlimited has been creating Bulldog apparel for quite some time, so it's safe to say they've helped plenty of students and fans with their Maroon Friday wardrobe needs.
I've been Be Unlimited for 3 years, but before that we were known as JCG.
And like many businesses in Starkville, this company is greatly affected by game day.
It affects sales tremendously. It is such a huge part of our business. You know, that's where we make a majority of our sales is from football season.
We're celebrating Maroon Friday the right way here in downtown Starkville. Such a fun story to film, and as always, happy Maroon Friday, Bulldogs. Now, this Saturday, the Oktibbeha County Humane Society is hosting the 12th annual Dog Paddle fundraiser. Registration for this puppy pool party has been open since August, and Starkville dog owners are excited to see their furry friends go for a swim.
Dog owners all over Oktibbeha County are looking forward to the Dog Paddle fundraiser this Saturday at the Moncrief Park Pool. The goal of the fundraiser is to raise money for the Second Act Fund.
It is going to go for our Second Chance Fund, which would be for animals that need medical intervention or other needs before they are able to get adopted.
The Oktibbeha County Humane Society is an open admission shelter, which means they accept animals regardless of their condition and regardless of whether or not they have space. Last year, they welcomed just under 4,000 animals into their shelter with a 95% adoption rate for the year.
Dog owners can register their dogs for this event through the Oktibbeha County Humane Society website. Registration is $30 and includes admission for one dog and any accompanying humans. Admission for each additional dog is $10. If you don't have a dog but still want to join in on the fun, admission for spectators is $5. Dog handlers at this event must be 18 or older and can have no more than 2 dogs per handler. Aggressive dogs and puppies under 3 months should stay home, as well as any dogs that are not up to date on vaccinations. Lifeguards will be on duty throughout this event, but dog owners will be required to sign a waiver before they can enter the pool. This is Olivia Beck with Take 30 News.
This looks like it will be a fun day for Starkville pups and for such a great cause. For all your dog lovers out there, bring your dogs by MoliKate Park and help support our local animal shelter. And residents in Jackson, Mississippi are in dire need of clean drinking water. Right now, FEMA is providing temporary measures to help increase the water pressure after a chemical imbalance was found at a treatment plant. Cole Higgins has the latest.
How long it's going to take to actually make it safe to drink. I think that we have a lot more to learn about what it's going to take to get that plant up and running.
The residents of Jackson, Mississippi say they are living a nightmare and are in dire need of safe drinking water. The city has been under a boil water advisory since the end of July after the main pumps were severely damaged at the O.B. Curtis water treatment plant. Then came heavy rains and flooding, which led to a chemical imbalance at the plant. The problem came to a head last Monday when the plant began to fail.
We have seen some gains within the system. The hardworking men and women at our water treatment facility have been optimistic about the progress that has been taking place.
Roughly 150,000 residents are being forced to buy water or rely on bottled water pickup sites for water to drink, cook, and brush teeth. On Sunday, the mayor of Jackson, Chokwe Antar Lumumba, giving his thoughts on when his city will have safe, drinkable water.
In terms of, having water that will be approved by the Department of Health as having tested and is fit for consumption. I think that we're a matter of days, not weeks away from that.
On Friday, the Biden administration, along with Mississippi's Governor Tate Reeves, reassuring the people of Jackson that they are with them to solve this complex situation, and they will be there until the job is done.
We're doing everything in our power to get water restored from a quantity and a quality standpoint as quickly as humanly possible.
I'm Cole Higgins reporting.
The increase of water comes from torrential rain changed the chemical composition needed for treatment, and this slowed the process of pushing water out to customers. All right, and after the break, Chris Denmark gives us a look into this week's weather.
Performance at the highest level is the objective of every athlete. But what can athletes accomplish if they understood and responded to everything their bodies are telling them? Mississippi State University's Athlete Engineering program is designing and deploying groundbreaking advanced wearable technology that creatively collects millions of data points for researchers to analyze, predict performance, and improve body mechanics. Researchers in engineering, kinesiology, sociology, textiles, and more disciplines are working together to test and design new technology that leads to winning results. In addition to helping athletes reach their highest potential, this collaborative program is reducing injuries and protecting the health of competitors now and far into the future. Mississippi State University. Farming can be a tough way to make a living. Weather, pricing pressures, and unpredictable swings in demand can take a toll, not only on farmers' finances, but on their mental health, as well as that of family members and farm workers. That's why Mississippi State University is spearheading a program to train extension agents to detect the signs of depression, substance abuse, and other stress-related challenges. Everyone has a bad day, of course, But this holistic view of a farmer's circumstances enables MSU representatives to recognize the difference between routine struggles and deeper, more serious issues. It may be a tough conversation, but the sooner it gets started, the sooner farmers can get help to better manage stress and continue the important work of growing the products our world needs. Caring for farms and farmers. Mississippi State University.
Welcome back, everybody. Live look at Campus Cam showing clouds in the sky. A few showers moved through earlier, but the current temperature out there this evening, 77 degrees. That feel like temperature is 79 degrees. So we're getting a few relief from these showers pushing through our area. But our clouds and rain shows rain's everywhere across the two-state, especially south of Jackson on I-55. There's a few heavier showers down here. But as we move into our area, a few showers and storms pushing out of Starkville, a line between Grenada and Winona pushing its way off of I-55, and also a few showers and storms over there to Columbus. But we push in closer to the Starkville area, showing a few showers and storms moving away from the Starkville proper area into the eastern part, or western parts rather, of Octibie Hall County. And then we move closer to Columbus, showing a few showers and storms making its way towards our area over the next couple of hours. Temperatures outside right now, 77 degrees here in Starkville, a little warmer up towards Houston at 80 degrees, 77 there in Calhoun City. But our evening planner shows we'll be dealing with those showers and storms in the upper 70s throughout the evening. But our forecast lows for tomorrow, upper 60s across the viewing area and lower 80s forecasted for the high tomorrow afternoon. But our futurecast shows showers and storms throughout the area for the next couple of days. But our weekend planner shows a wet weekend ahead for our 7-day forecast, showing us below average. And MolliKate, we're sunny for the rest of the 7-day forecast.
Thanks, Chris. And coming up, Jaquez has a conversation with Mississippi State Volleyball's Gabby Waden.
Meeting the challenges of a changing world. It's a responsibility we take seriously at Mississippi State University. Today, our outstanding faculty are on the job with a passion that places them among the best in the business. We're launching new classroom models, investing in world-changing research, and providing a college experience that's second to none. Though things may look different, our sights have never been higher.
To be or not to be? That is the question that echoes the walls of the theater department at Mississippi State University. Nurturing the voice and movement of a new generation of dynamic storytellers. An inclusive program welcoming all to a broad course of study in directing, stagecraft, playwriting, and acting. Discover your passion in performance and production with MSU Theater.
Print. It opens the doors to the world of communication. It's where a student can be anything. It teaches teamwork, diligence, loyalty, and responsibility. At Mississippi State, we are dedicated to further the field of journalism. We make sure to tell the story no matter how challenging. We incorporate all aspects to help you grow as a student and as a person. So, what are you waiting for?
We're back with a conversation from MSU Volleyball, Gabby Waden. Mississippi State Volleyball is picking up exactly where they left off last year. Volleyball game, the Bulldogs are off to another big start this season. Last night they played Kennesaw State. They won all three with no hesitation. Gabby Waden had 10 kills, 2 blocks, and 1 ace. I got a chance to catch up with Gabby Waden to talk about last night's game and her leadership on this team.
Definitely, it being the last ride has definitely made my sense of urgency go up, but also I feel like with the team being so much of returners and there were so many people that were in Seattle when we lost, we all understand what that felt like to go out in the first round. We also knows what it feels like to come second place to the SEC championship. So I think like with that, we always take that into practice that we're taking every game, one game at a time. We're not looking too far ahead, but we're also not looking behind, and we're just respecting every opponent that we get, and we're making sure that we wear Mississippi State with pride every time we walk out on the court or on campus. So I think that, you know, like I said, with the returners, we understand what that feels like and we know what we're trying to do, and we know that we have to push each other to get there.
Wayden talked a lot about Deja Robinson and their connection on the court last night against Kennesaw. Robin had 18 kills and 2 blocks. After that, Wayden talked about the chemistry on the team and how it's very important to make sure everyone knows exactly what they are doing.
On our team, we have a lot of accountability as far as knowing the scout and knowing the people across the net, and also making sure that you're doing your job well. So I was just having a conversation with Deja about, making sure that we understand what the middle's trying to do and make sure we just remember the small details, like where they want to hit the ball or where their feet are taking them, and like our own block calls that we do to defend their offense. So I think we were just having a conversation about the game plan in itself and making sure we're both on the same page about what needs to happen for the next few points.
The Bulldogs will play tonight against the University of Houston at 6 o'clock, and they'll also play South Alabama at 3 o'clock Saturday. I'm Jaquez for Take 30 News.
All right, and coming up, Mississippi State's new music building is having major impacts on campus, and letters are having their own impacts on the troops that receive them.
As concern grows over the declining health of the world's oceans, veterinary students at Mississippi State are learning how to rescue and rehabilitate vulnerable marine animals. Through a unique partnership between the College of Veterinary Medicine and the Institute of Marine Mammal Studies in Gulfport, Mississippi, students are experiencing the chance of a lifetime. Real-time research of this fragile ecosystem prepares students for a future in providing care for sick and stranded dolphins, turtles, sea lions, and other marine species. At the same time, MSU's advanced diagnostic technology is helping innovate for solutions while improving treatment and outcomes. Not only are the waters of the Gulf Coast opening new worlds of discovery for Mississippi State veterinary students, they are much safer now, thanks to this game-changing partnership that's improving life for literally hundreds of aquatic animals.
The MSU music facility just got a facelift. Our Jake Moore gives us an inside look at the new renovation and joins us live in the studio with details. Jake?
Mississippi State broke ground on a $21 million music facility just 2 years ago on Hardy Road. Now, the building is up and running. Students and faculty alike are excited. The sound of music on Mississippi State's campus just got a new home. Mississippi State's new music building is now open for classes, concerts, and guest lectures. Jordan Wayne, a junior music education major, is very happy with the new building.
I really like it a lot. I think it is so much better than our old facilities, and it's really helpful to not have all our classes scattered across campus.
Instead of being spread across 3 music buildings and other classrooms throughout campus, the new music building houses all students and faculty within the department. The new music building has classrooms, offices, and practice rooms where both music majors and non-music majors can improve their skills. Faculty members within the Department of Music are also excited for the opportunities the building brings. Dr. Blake Ryle, lecturer of tuba and euphonium, speaks to how the new facilities will help with recruitment.
I think that recruitment will certainly be improved and much easier with a facility to attract students like this. This building can certainly accommodate a lot more students than we were working with the old buildings, and it's really state of the art.
Dr. Ryle believes the department will grow significantly over the next 5 to 10 years due to the impressive upgrades to the music facilities. The new building allows for small ensemble groups to meet in classrooms and perform in the recital hall, instead of trying to secure locations on campus for rehearsals and off campus for concerts. For Take 30 News, I'm Jake Moore. For more information on the Department of Music, visit www.music.msstate.edu. Back to you, MolliKate.
Being a soldier is tiring, but a letter could bring them a smile. Reporter Jenny Huff has the story on why that is.
Many soldiers don't have families back home, and that can be lonely while serving. Delta Xi Phi sorority met in McCool Hall, room 112, to try to send joy and encouragement to some of those troops.
So tonight we are hosting the Right Into the Troops event, and it's part of our recruitment service. One of our pillars for our sorority is community service, so we're really big on giving back to the community and giving thanks to those who served.
I came tonight because we're the ones hosting it. I also came tonight because I come from a family of veterans, so I think this is me showing my gratitude as generations go by.
It's great to see sororities and students on Mississippi State's campus supporting our nation's troops.
and letting them know that they are remembered and loved no matter where in the world they are serving.
We thought it was really important to give back and give thanks to people who don't really ask for it. We go about our lives every single day and not have to worry about, things that are going on in different countries. So giving thanks to those who aren't really here to ask for it or like to put faces to names, it's just really good to give back.
I feel like it's some touch of gratitude and feeling like somebody out there is grateful for what they're doing, and sometimes it might get lonely for them, or they might feel like it's not worth it, but in the long run it will be.
For Take 30 News, I'm Jenny Huff.
To send your own letter, you can visit ForgottenSoldiers.org. And hey guys, don't we have a big game tonight?
Yes, we do. Starkville High School will play Olive Branch tonight at 7:30. Chris, what's the weather going to be like?
We have a few showers on radar right now, but looking at those showers, they should be pushed out away before game time, but we could see a few passing showers as we head throughout the rest of your Friday night football. So be sure to bring the poncho, umbrella, whatever you need to stay dry over the next couple of hours. But that 7-day forecast is pretty good after you get past the weekend. The weekend's going to be a little bit wet, but MolliKate, we'll be seeing sunny skies for the rest of the week and below average temperatures, so a nice relief from the heat.
Yeah, okay, that sounds like a great break. And aren't you so excited for homecoming?
I am. I really got a chance to speak with Matthew Stewart, the offensive line coach, and he talked about his team and how great things were this upcoming season. I also got a chance to talk to Chris Hayes. He's our offensive lineman, and he also has 15 offers, and he's looking to be a big-time playmaker this week.
All right, and thank you guys so much for joining us today. We'll see you back here next Friday on Take 30 News. I'm MolliKate Keehley.